In this video, we're gonna try something a little different. Now, I watch a bunch of YouTube, right? I'm on it and I love it. I watch tons of different people. So we thought it might be fun, just for a goof, for me to try and guess what some famous YouTubers look like. So the great Ben Churchill is gonna rattle off some names here, and I'll just go from there. So we'll see how we do.
Okay.
Oh, he talks.
First one, PewDiePie.
Oh, Felix, okay. Well, let's see. Felix is from Sweden, so just knowing what I know about Sweden, I'll assume he's got blonde hair and blue eyes, okay? A light complexion. You know, for the way he talks, I don't know. I would assume he's probably in his 20s. I'd say mid to late 20s, I'll put him. I don't know why, but he seems like a smaller guy to me. I don't think he's, you know, Shaquille O'Neal big or anything. So I'd put him at about maybe 5'7", 5'8". I'll say he's skinny. His best feature? I'm gonna say his smile. You know, he's a guy who makes you laugh and he's a funny guy. So I'm gonna say his smile. He's probably got a nice smile.
And if you were to give him a rating from 1 to 10, 10 being best looking.
Boy, if I was gonna rate PewDiePie from 1 to 10, I'd probably put him at about a 7. He's a little above average, I would say. Chris's wallet probably makes him look better too.
Okay, next one, Grace Helbig.
Now I like her. She makes me smile. And I gotta think that Grace is, just because of the way she is and what she does, I feel like she's cute. I do. But I feel like she's little. I'd put her maybe at about 5'2", 5'3". I would say Grace has to be, I'll put her 32. I'll give her long hair. I'll say brown hair and brown eyes. I don't think she has any facial hair. I think she's sort of a flashy dresser. I think she's a cool dresser, you know, stylish. I think she has jewelry, but not a lot, you know what I mean? She's never clangy in her videos, right? You don't hear all the rattling of jewelry and stuff. Her best feature? It's just a guess, but I'm gonna say her eyes.
And if you give her a rating from 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
I'll put her a solid 8. Just because of how she is and, you know, what she talks about and stuff, and that she's like cute and funny, you know? So yeah, I'll put her at an even 8.
Michael Stevens from Vsauce.
Well, look, he's a very smart guy. I love him. I've gotten to work with him a couple times and he's been very good to us. I'm gonna say Michael's about 37 years old. I think he's a taller gentleman. As I remember, I think he's about 5'11", maybe 6 feet, around my height. I'll also say, for any facial hair, I'd say probably got a little mustache. I don't think he has a beard. Is he a good dresser? Yeah, I think so. I think he's well put together. A short haircut, probably, I'm gonna say dark hair and dark eyes for him as well. I don't think he's terribly thin, and I don't think he's overweight at all. So I'd put him at sort of a medium build. I don't think he's athletic, you know. He's a man of science. He doesn't have time to be running around outside. His best feature, I'll say his smile.
How about a rating?
Sure, for Michael, I will give him a 7. You know, above average, not awesome. He's not an Adonis or anything, but he's nice to look at. He's probably a nice 7. This is ridiculous.
Jenna Marbles.
Jenna Marbles, okay. She's difficult for me to guess because she's very funny and she's a lot of self-deprecating stuff. And so it's tough for me to figure out where she's at, but here goes. I'll give it a shot. I think I know her age. I thought she said she was 31. Yeah, she's no more than her early 30s, 31, 32. I'm gonna say she's taller. I'm gonna say Jenna is about 5'8". Long hair, like, you know, halfway down her back. Blonde hair, blue eyes, sort of a medium build too. I don't think she's athletic. I think she's put together well. I think she's a good dresser, probably an accessorizer. She's got some jewelry, again, a necklace, maybe a bracelet or two, probably a nice handbag as well, but I would say more shoes than handbag. Her best feature? I'm gonna say her legs. I don't know, I just feel like she might have, you know, nice legs. If I was gonna give Jenna Marbles a rating, I think I'd give you a 6. I think with her, funny is where it's at. Like, she loves to play and she loves to be funny. And let's be honest, like, you never hear about what a great looking guy somebody like Jim Carrey is or Chris Rock or anybody like that, right? But they're funny.
From H3 Productions, Ethan and Hila.
Wow, all right, both of them. Okay, I'll do Ethan first. I will say, I'm sorry, but Ethan, to me, I love him. Let me just start by saying that I love you, sir. I really do. You make me smile and laugh every time I watch you. That being said, I feel like you're sort of plain. You know what I mean? So let's go through. I'm gonna say you're tall. You're about 6 feet tall. regular length dark hair, nothing special, just a sort of a normal, sort of a shorter haircut. I'll put you at 35 years old. I think you're a medium to, yeah, I'm gonna call you a medium build. I don't think you're athletic. You don't sound like athletic to me. Sorry. His best feature, I'm gonna say he's strong. I don't know, I just feel like he'd be good, like if you were moving, you'd want him to help you out. Honestly, if you ask me, I think Ethan's out of his league. I think Hila is awesome. I'm gonna say that Hila's a lot cuter than you, but I think Hila is, I don't know why, but you sound tall to me. I'll put you at about 5'9". I think you're tall and thin, long dark hair and dark eyes too. I think you're a pretty good dresser. I do. I think you wear nice clothing. Hila's age, 32, a couple years younger than your fella. Her best feature's gotta be her smile. It's very clear in the videos. I can hear when she's laughing and smiling. It's captivating. You see her smiling, you're like, yeah, that's nice. Look at her go.
So how would you rate both of them?
All right, Ethan's first. I'm sorry, man. I think you're right at mid-table, like a 5. And Hila, I think you're a good 7.5. I think this video is gonna be called How to Lose Friends You Don't Have Yet.
Justine.
Justine, I like. I watch her a lot. I'll say 34 years old. I'm gonna put her at about 5'7". I think she has long, dark hair. I think she has nice eyes, a cute face. I feel like she does accessorize. I feel like she has nice things. She has a nice, I know she has a nice, nice luggage, a nice computer bag and stuff. She's a nice dresser. She's a real nice dresser, always well put together. Like skirts and dresses and stuff, and blouses and things like that. I don't think she'd wear blue jeans too often. I don't know why. I just feel like she's a girly girl. I would say her best feature is her figure. I just feel like that. I just feel like she was, just born with those looks. It's so funny. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this, but that's what I think. If I was to give her a rating, I think I'd give her a high 8, close to a 9. I think she's cute. I don't know if she'd ever talk to me, but I think she's cute.
Philip DeFranco.
Philip DeFranco, I watch every day. I love the news show. It's fantastic. I'll put him at 34 years old, maybe 6'1", 6'2", bigger guy, right? A little bit of, a little muscle too. I'm gonna give him dark hair and blue eyes. I think he has a beard. I do. I just feel like that sound. He might have a bit of a beard, a little bit of facial hair. Best feature, I'm gonna go with smile. And I say that because he seems to be smiling and laughing a lot. While he's doing the news show every day, I feel smiles and laughs all over the place. And if I had to give him a rating, I would say he's an 8. I don't know, I feel like he's one of those people that maybe women just see and go, yeah, you're all right, sir. Well, there it is. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. But I think it was fun. So here's the question I have for you. How'd I do? Did I get anybody right? Did I get a few right? You gotta let me know in the comments, okay? Thank you. As always, thank you for watching, and if you're new, welcome. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and also you can follow me on other social media as well, like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so I'll see you there. But I won't.